Nick Jonas, bombed audition for major Disney movie, loses role. Nick Jonas has revealed that he bombed an audition for a major Disney movie, and this caused him to lose the role. He is still bummed about it, and fans are too. However, he was not as prepared for the audition as he thought he was, and it did not go well. Nick has revealed the details of the audition, the movie, and how he bombed the audition. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Nick Jonas does more than just sing, actor at heart. Nick Jonas is a part of the band the Jonas Brothers. He is in the band with his two brothers, Kevin and Joe. They did break up for a while, however, they are back and better than ever. They even just announced another tour. However, Nick does more than just sing. He acts as well. He has been in several movies and shows. However, singing is his main priority. His wife, Priyanka, is also a famous actress, and fans love her as well. They have even been in movies together. Nick Jonas has revealed that he auditioned for a major Disney movie. However, he bombed the audition and did not get the role because of this. He wanted to be Kristoff in the movie Frozen. I went in for Kristoff. I went in and they said, "Okay, what are you going to be singing today?" I said, "Oh, I don't know." They said, "What do you mean you don't know?" They're like, "Do you have your sheet music?" And I said, "No, no one told me I had." And so I just said, "Can you play something from," I don't know what I said, some musical theater song. And I bombed the audition. It was terrible. He fully believes that he would have gotten the role if the audition had gone better. Fans did not know that he auditioned. He would have made a great Kristoff. However, Jonathan Groff also did an amazing job. It seems as though Nick really wanted the role of Kristoff. However, his audition went so badly that he lost the role. He thinks if the audition went well, he would have scored it. However, Jonathan Groff did well and ended up getting the role. Nick does still enjoy the movie even though he lost the role he wanted. Fans are shocked that this happened, as he is normally a good actor. What do you think about this situation? Are you shocked that he bombed this audition? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to know what you think about all of this. Nick Jonas, bombed audition for major Disney movie, loses role. Nick Jonas has never been a stranger to the spotlight. From his early days as a Disney Channel favorite to his success with the Jonas Brothers and his evolution into a respected actor, the singer has built a career that spans music, television, and film. But even a star with Jonas, experience has had auditions that simply did not go as planned. One particularly memorable setback reportedly came when Jonas auditioned for a major Disney movie, and, by his own account, completely bombed it. The revelation has given fans a fascinating glimpse into the reality of Hollywood auditions, where even established stars can walk into a room with confidence and walk out knowing they did not deliver their best performance. A Disney role that got away. Jonas' connection with Disney is well established. He and his brothers became household names through the network, appearing in projects that helped turn the Jonas Brothers into a global phenomenon. That history makes the story of Jonas losing a Disney movie role especially interesting. According to comments Jonas has made about his acting experiences, he auditioned for a significant Disney project but ultimately failed to land the part. Rather than trying to hide the disappointment, Jonas has been candid about the experience and acknowledged that his audition simply did not go the way he wanted. For an actor, an audition can be an unusually intense experience. A performer may spend hours preparing lines, studying a character, and imagining how the finished movie could look, only to have the opportunity disappear after a few minutes in a casting room. And for Jonas, this was apparently one of those moments. Why did he bomb? The phrase bombed immediately catches attention, but it is important to remember that auditioning is subjective. A performance can feel terrible to an actor without necessarily being objectively disastrous. Jonas has spoken about the pressure that comes with auditioning, particularly when the project is one he genuinely wants. That pressure can sometimes make performers overthink their choices or struggle to settle into the character. In Hollywood, casting decisions are also influenced by countless factors beyond an audition. Age, appearance, chemistry with other actors, scheduling, studio preferences, and the director's vision can all play a role. So losing a part, does not necessarily mean an actor lacked talent. For Jonas, the experience appears to have become more of a lesson than a career-ending embarrassment. From Disney star to Hollywood veteran, Jonas eventually built an impressive acting resume outside the Disney world. He appeared in films and television projects while continuing to perform music with his brothers. His transition from teen celebrity to adult entertainer has not always been effortless, but it has demonstrated his willingness to take risks. That makes his failed Disney audition particularly relatable. Fans often see celebrities only after they have succeeded. They see the premieres, awards, magazine covers, and sold-out concerts. What they rarely see are the auditions that never become jobs, the rejected scripts, and the roles that go to somebody else. Jonas' story is a reminder that rejection is part of the entertainment business, even for people who are already famous. The role could have changed everything. There is also an intriguing what-if element to the story. Had Jonas landed the Disney role, his acting career might have followed a completely different path. A major Disney movie can introduce an actor to millions of viewers and potentially create an entirely new franchise opportunity. Instead, Jonas continued developing his career through other projects. In retrospect, losing that role may have been disappointing, but it clearly did not stop him. Fans see a different side of Nick. The story also gives fans a different perspective on Jonas. Celebrity culture can make stars appear almost invincible, but Jonas' admission shows that he has experienced the same professional disappointments as countless aspiring performers. Failing an audition can be painful, especially when the project carries major expectations. But Jonas ultimately turned the setback into part of his larger Hollywood journey. And perhaps that is the biggest lesson from the story. One failed audition does not define a career. Nick Jonas may have bombed that Disney audition, but he kept moving forward. Years later, he remains a recognizable name in both music